Good day, everyone. How has it been? I believe we are all getting along with the whole process. I believe we're making serious progress. A lot of new things are being learned, challenges, and how to overcome them. All those things are what we expected to see, and we expected it to happen because of new things we're introducing. So I encourage you all to always ask questions because not everybody was able to get such information before now, so we are too much informed about that. That is why I'm requesting that you ask questions anytime you have a problem, so that we'll always be on the same page. We are planning for something great, something really great, and the assurance I'm giving you is that when actually we start, you're going to see what I mean by something really great, because we want to impact the society in this way by making education to be with everybody, wherever you are, wherever you go. No more excuses that you were unable to attend to secondary school or university or others, because we have plans, a lot of plans in the future to advance beyond this. So now I want to address a few things before I start. Let me first of all address the notifications you get from the classroom. Yes, the classroom was designed to give notifications to any person that is involved and in the class, either as a teacher or as a student. So let's first of all see how to stop the notifications, choose or make our choices on the notifications we would like to receive and the one we would not like to receive, so that it will minimize the rate of emails you get, because it's such that it's a mobile school, it's a mobile classroom. Uh, Everybody that is a part of it has to be notified. That's why you always get the notifications. But we can still stop some notifications based on how often you know you are always online. At least you see, you can check your online status for 2 times a day, different times. At least that will make you not to miss anything. So let's just get straight to the point. Let's enter the classroom and see how the notifications goes. So the classroom app will open, and I have more classes here, and let's go straight to the classroom we're talking about. At least you can see I have 50 of you already in the classroom. Okay, so now, and I can still see some people are still turning in. So if you turn in and you get a response that you submitted late, don't bother about that. This is just to get you abreast with everything that is happening here. So now let's go back and see. So to stop a notification from the classroom app, note that the notification can be global or for a specific classroom. Now just simply go to, you can see, go here, then come to settings, then click on settings. Then it's going to open the settings, the classroom settings, and here you see a lot of things to do. Now you can upload a photo. This is it's optional for you. There is a photo you want to be as a classroom profile. So you see the main button here, send email notifications. This is on here. Now once this is on here, this is a global setting. What I mean by global setting is that this setting here takes care of all the classes you have in this in your device. So now once it's on, it means that every class you have, even if it's 1, 2, 5, 10, 50 classes, automatically the notifications will be coming. Now, but when you say off, this has disabled all the notification from all the classes in this device. So that's why I say it's a global setting, this place. So if you put it off, it means that you're not getting notification again. But if it's on, you get notifications. Now let's assume you want to get some notifications, not from all classes. Then you have to put this place on. It's only when you don't want to get any notifications, that's why you come here and put it off totally. So now, let's say I want to get notifications from some classes, not all classes. Then I have to put it place on. Then I now go to here, you see, comments on your posts, comments that mention you, private comments on work. So all of them are on, but remember, once this is off, automatically all of them are off, even though it's on here, but no notification for you. So it's on here. Then I'll come here and say, okay, I want to be notified, or I don't want to be notified of any comment on the post. You have to put it off. The same thing with this one, put it off. The same with this one, put it off. And others, you see, a lot of others. Even though this for a teacher, yes, of course, when you become a teacher, you still go through this video to see how to put off notifications. If a student submits late, you want to be notified about that, you can put it either on or off. The same thing when a student submits a work and the invitation to co-teach and other things, then you have to do that. So now, for now, the one you need to do is this class notifications. You see this one, class notifications. This turn email and mobile notification on or off for a class. So here you choose the class you want to be notified of anything happening there or not. So let's go there. You see, I have all these classes in this device. Now, that is civic education, computer studies, basic science, and all that. So now, I believe in your own, you're going to see this. So what you need to do is to put it off. You see? Now, this is off. If you want, you can still put another off, 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 off. All of them off. You get? Now, you are not going to be notified of anything happening in any class here. But if you still want to get notified, you come back and put them on. Like me, I put all my own on because I need to attend to you anytime, at least so that when any person says anything, I will easily be notified. I'll come in and see if he's requesting that I should respond or asking me a question or not. So now all of them are on here, but your own can be off based on what you want. So now go back. So that is how you set notifications. Remember, this is the global setting. Once it's off, no notification for you. Once it's on, some notifications are for you. To specify the ones you want, you now come down here and choose them. Then to specify for each class, you come here and choose the classes you want or you don't want to be notified about. So that is about notifications. So please, effect the settings as you fit, you deem necessary for you as you want, so that you will not be getting many emails as you few of you have said. But I have to now use the opportunity to tell you that once you are in for this, get ready for notifications, get ready to answer emails, because that is how we operate. That is one of the channels you communicate with your students. Of course, you don't see them now, they don't see you, so how do they get to you? By making comments, sending you emails, and you're replying them. As simple as that. That's what it is. So please note that. But with this, you can set it to be that you will not get notified of any email, so that you know the time you normally visit your device or go to your class. Then you see everything at least once or twice a day. You just go in there and see, okay, I have this, let you respond, I have this, respond, so that you will not miss, or when the students will not feel that you are not attending to them. So that is about notifications. Now, this for classroom. So let's see how to still set for Gmail. So let's open Gmail, because we are about to create emails for you, and it's in progress at the moment. So when we send you the email you're going to use for this job, what you need to do is you add it to your device. Then when you add it to your device, you now have to make settings for it. That's my device here, that is my email. So you have to make settings for it. So when you come here, you still see here settings. See that? You go to settings. This notification for email. You now choose anything you are doing under general settings means it's going to affect all the emails you are using. So, but I believe you're not going to set it there. You have just to maybe set the one. If this happens to be, or this happens to be the email we send to you to be using for this job, and you don't want to be getting notifications from it, then you have to click on it. Let's say this, click on it. Now you come here. Can you see notifications? Yes, mine is all because I need to be attending to you. That's why I put them all. You see that? So mine is all. I get to be notified. You get? Now that is it. So now the notification is on here. So what I need to do, I might assign it a tone. You know, this inbox notifications sound is on, then notify once. Now let me see. I'll go to inbox notifications. You see? Now there is the sound I gave it to make this sound anytime an email comes in, and that is how I know that you sent emails and I have to respond to you quickly. The same with every person, the students and the inquirers. So now that is it. So that is the sound I chose. You can still come here and change the sound. You know, maybe you have used this for your own private email. You might decide to use this for GCDS email, so that once you hear it, it's okay, it's from GCDS. Get, or you can still say none. Don't make any noise. No, don't notify me. I will come and see you. So you now say none. So what you say now, I click OK. Then no notifications will come. No alert will come once any email enters into the email address you chose. Now, can you see? Silent means nothing. Then vibrate means you want it to vibrate. Of course, you can set vibration on your phone. Then notify for every message. You say, okay, whatever that enters, both in junk or in inbox or whatever, notify me. So, but I didn't say this. I just say this. Everything we're doing here, just decide. But why I'm saying this is for you to minimize or control how. Let me have to put this back. How you are notified about the emails you receive from the email or from the process. And these emails received these days are just for the meantime, because we need to get you informed. If you're not informed, you're going to be deformed in the process, because a lot of things are new. We believe that even if maybe you're okay with everything, there are some people that are just learning, and I know I try my best. We try our best to answer to your questions, you know, because we know we are all learning. We don't care if you're a PhD holder or a degree or whatever. So we know that anything about ICT is always not that straight with some people. So regardless of your background, he wants to ask your question, we'll answer you, because that is our job to do that. So, and don't feel that you're asking too much. Let me say it again, don't feel that you're asking too much. The other thing is that most of you don't read emails. The emails are meant for you to read, and you're expected to at least open your email once in a day. Opening email doesn't consume anything. If you want, you can go and look up the data consumption of emails. Even Facebook eats more than required than just opening an email. We don't send you any attachments so that you say that maybe opening it will consume your data. No, and so the Facebook you visit is even a data consumer. Just know it, because Facebook contains pictures and is a heavy website. So, but open an email does nothing. Just very little KB. Most of them are in KB. So kilobyte, I mean. So now that is that. Please, so effect this in your device so that you will be assured. So that is that. Now that's about notifications. So I've told you about notifications for emails and notifications for classroom. So now for your teaching practice, we have to cancel it last time because of some things. So now please, the procedure is this. All of you are students in the class now. You can see all of you here. You're all students here. All of you are here students. This is the only person that is the teacher at the moment. So see what we are going to do. If this guy here is to do the teaching practice, what we are going to do is that we are going to remove him. Then once you remove him, he's no more part of this class. You now go here and what? Invite him as a teacher, so that, and once we invite you as a teacher and say send, you're going to receive an email telling you to come in as a teacher. So when you now want to come in, don't use that code we gave you before. That code is code for students. If you use that code, it means that you are going to enter back here as a student. So, and to invite as a teacher, you don't use code to invite as a teacher. A teacher is high profile than the student, so it has to be an email sent to you. Once you click on the email, then you come in here as a teacher. As simple as that. So expect a new email, invitation to co-teach or something like that. You get it? So that to co-teach a class, so you're going to see invitation to co-teach a class in your email. So what you just need to do is to click on join, then it will take you into this place. Then you come here as a teacher. Then you start. So don't use the old code. That code is for students. The code we gave you to enter here is students code. So if you use it, you will see yourself back as a student. So that is what we are going to do. Now when you are done, what we need to do is to add you back. Or once we remove you here, automatically you have to enter back using the code. Remember, this is not your class. We'll still give you your classes, and your classes will look exactly like what I have here. Let me just show you. Okay, let's go to classes. It's just going to be like this. You see, I have sorry. You can use civic education. You're going to see your name here. You see number of students. I just created these classes to show you an example. You see, if you are computer studies, you're going to see your name here and how many students you have. You see basic science and the other subjects. So you're going to receive, your classes are going to be this, but you are not in your classes at the moment. We're going to send you an invitation to come in and teach. And once you come in, you are a teacher by default. Then the students will be coming in, as they come in, as they enroll. So that is that. Please, if you are invited as a teacher, just click on the email sent to you. All these things have been tested and they are working. So telling me that you didn't see the email is not, or maybe you didn't look well. So they are all working. This is working on fully on Google infrastructure, and everything has been professionally done. So there's no confusion here, and this is a very simple thing to do. So please, anytime it's your turn, you're going to be removed from the class and you're going to be sent an email to come in as a teacher. Then you use the email to enter as a teacher. Don't use the class code. The class code will take you back as a student. Now, once you are done for the day, then you are going to be removed as a teacher here. You have to now use the code to enter back as a student. And we expect you back because you need to participate. Presently, we are considering all this over here. If you're not in the class, then you're not going to participate in the same practice. So, of course, we are having new applications every day. At the point we wanted to stop, at the point we continued. Reason why for continuation is because um, most of you, I don't know why they don't read emails, and all the emails we are sending to you are for an information for you, and they are all very, very okay. I appreciate most of you here at the moment in this class. Of course, you are all wonderful to be here. Then let's just get it done. All these things will just be for the first time, once and for all. Once we are done with this process, then you sit back and just be um, attending to your students on the go, wherever you are. Remember, say this will never stop any work we are doing, never. You might decide to say, okay, 1 hour every day when I come back from my work, let me just go to class and see what I'm going to do. And I've shown you how the class is going to be by demonstrating on the day I took you on classroom management. You have just make a recording, briefly discuss your topic contents. Then the notice is there for them to read. Then you now program yourself to have a post a question for them. I go and watch the first video. You're going to see all this there. You guys can still watch all these videos from beginning to end again to see everything has been explained. So I want to now use the opportunity to tell you the things you must do. The things you must do once you are invited as a teacher. The things you must do. One is that you are going to upload a note. A note the students are going to read. That is certain. You must have a page or two. Then you must not pick any topic you like, anything from their contents, anything from your notes. If for now you're still typing it, you might just copy a page or two and upload. Let it be the material you upload, because we want to see you all do this. And then you do it, then we know that yes, you can, because we are still in the training. Even though you have been absorbed, you are still in the training. And please imagine when we advertise, we tend to advertise even across the borders. And so a student in Nigerian based UK will come into the classroom and see you are not doing what you should do. We are afraid of that. We are afraid that will never be allowed to happen. That is why you have to do all these things. So when you are giving a class, we know, yes, this person worth being given a class. And even if you are very difficult, ask questions. That's all you need to do. We are here to answer the question because we want you to get it done. We want you to learn it. We know that not everybody have this background before now. So ask questions. When you ask questions, you'll be answered. The questions will be answered. Then you get along. And remember, I told you before now, anything you are learning here remains with you. GCDS is going to format your brain when you are living. If you decide to live tomorrow, you are free. Everything is in your brain. So we're equipping ourselves here. We are learning together. We here, we know what we pass through. A lot of things have been done to get all these things in place, and all we are doing is just to dish it out. You don't need to pass through the process. Just get straight to the point. But we have taken our time to do a lot of things here before we get this thing done. So you are getting it just straight. Don't need to bother yourself much. And we are working totally online, digitally, straight with technologies and innovations. So I want you to learn that. So now, the things you must do include, like I said before, you must upload a page or two as a note. Let me show you what I mean, and equally tell you how it's going to be. Like this basic class was designed by one of us here, and look at it now. That is it. Now the question has been posted. Now let's just get straight to this place. Look at this place is the first introduction to the class person made. He said, okay, see that. Then after that, he added what? The note for the first week of the class, and a video, a YouTube video link. All these things were explained in the first video we gave you, how to do attachments. So that's how it was done. This is the note, and this is the YouTube video. But like I said here, as we said before, whatever that is going to be uploaded for the students must pass through GCDS management, so that we know what you are giving them. In fact, when the time comes, you are going to see all this, but I want you to do it yourself first. So, but you are being told as a rule that whatever that is going to be posted for the students must be vetted, must pass through GCDS management, because we are responsible for whatever they get. We are people that are at stake, so we need to know what we are giving them. Remember, all these things are being done. Then we need to be careful with the things we give to the students, so there's not going to be a violation. So now, whatever that is going to be here is going to be vetted by GCDS. But I would like you to do it first, just because it's a demo class. So I have to attach a note, and if any you want, it's not compulsory that you add a video, but this is compulsory, very, very compulsory. The note is very compulsory, because not every topic will have a video for it, or YouTube video, free YouTube video. This is just a video we got, and we are not the people that produce this video. So now, this is the note. You can read what the teacher said here, trying to introduce himself to the student. At least they will feel, okay, this man is here. Okay, see what he said. Okay, let's read the note. Let's open the note to see. When you click on the note, it will open. And this note was beautifully designed to be appealing, to be appealing to the reader, so that the reader will be able to at least have a thirst for reading, because it was said you can take it's taking time. I think my network is somehow not okay here. It was said that you can take a horse to the river, but will not force the horse. Okay, thank God. You not force the horse to drink. You get? But if you put a salt in the horse's hay. Once the horse finish eating the hay, the horse must get thirsty. So now, look at it. At least we try to make it appealing to all of them, and it's going to be designed to be this way. So we have a lot of work to do here. Of course, most of you that have submitted your notes, you know how you submitted them. There is no problem with that. Just get them produced first. Then we're going to now put them in a very appealing way, and this is a very big work, very, very big one. But there is no problem with that because we are ready for all these things before we started. So now, this is just the note, basic science week 1 topic and etc. So that's it. The student can just have it, go through it, just scan through it, then after that, read the question, answer the questions. You get? So that is how the note might be. This is just for this video just done just for this demonstration, but we intend to have a very wonderful format for it. It's going to be very colorful and appealing, and all these things are what to be done. So we don't want to bother you doing these ones because we want to do it. We have to color scheme, So just produce the notes, typeset them, at least help us to make the corrections or the spelling corrections. So now it will not be our work to do it in this form and put it in the shape it's going to be. But this thing was actually done such that it's going to open well, very, very well on a device, not just as it will open in system. So that is the note. Now go back, then that is it. So now I just want to use this to demonstrate to you so that you see what you know what you are expecting. That is that. So let's see the second class. It has to have a second class here. Look at the second class, and that is it. You see. So this second class equally have the second class note, which is on nutrition, and there is a video for it, and there is a link. At least this is from WHO, World Health Organization, so the information here is authentic. So now, at least this is one of them. Even this is a documentary by a health company, because we try to be careful with the one we post. Even though when they go to YouTube, they can see that video, but it was done such that it's going to be like this. So now, that is it. Clicking on this will take you to the website. Clicking on this will take you to the YouTube. And clicking on this will still open the video. Sorry, the note. Then the note will still open as the first one opened. Beautifully designed. With appropriate pictures and that of other things. So that is how it's going to be. So, but produce your own anyway. Just make an upload. Let it be a note we're going to read. I'm going to be part of your students that day, or of course, I may use another account to be a student, so that we read the notes and answer your questions. So where are the questions now? Let's see the questions. Now the questions have been set here. Look at it. Question: which of these is not a method? Okay, let me open it. Of course, from the notes, these questions were set. Okay, see students' questions. Can you see that? Which of these is not a method of personal cleanliness? So now it's there. So let's see under classwork. I should be clear under classwork for the classwork now. So now that is it. Okay, this is what is balanced diet. That is a question asked for balanced diet. You see that? So nobody have answered that for now, of course, because there is just a demo. Then sketch your water close is an assignment. There are difference between assignment and question. Assignment is that the student have to do something and upload, kind of snap and upload. Look at it. Make a sketch of a water closet WC you have ever seen or you've seen. Just a sketch in a plain sheet of paper, then snap with your phone and upload. Write your name and school ID number at the top, and that's just it. So when the students finish doing that, they will just do as they are instructed. That is that. But we are not forcing you to do this. You just have to set a simple question, just a simple questions. So we'll see it then. We now know that okay, this person have done all these things are going to be assessed. And like I said before, now everything you are doing, you are equipping yourself. We are here ready, very much ready to attend to you. So that is that. Now please, if you have any questions, ask me, ask us. Somebody must be there, and I appreciate most of you here now. At least there are some people here that can answer some lot of questions, trying to help in attending to the students. You get? So now I appreciate let me just open and see I appreciate a lot of you here that used to respond to questions as they were being asked, even when somebody is not there immediately to answer. See, at least I can see. Let me enter into your class, into your into our group. Sorry. Then you're going to see a lot of things happening here. I appreciate how you ask questions. For now, for those that ask, and most of you that used to respond to the questions, that is very, very much welcome. Okay, so now that is that about. Of course, you have your hangout. You can see all those I'm saying there. So in order to not to disclose some other people's email to the public. So now, please, if you have any question, ask, and we are here to answer. You remember how to remove the notifications. Remove notifications from your classroom. Just go open the classroom. You can still do it here. Go to settings. Then when it opens, you now go to. You say this is the general one. You click on it to put it off. Or if it's on, you can still decide on some classes to be notified. You can put some classes on or off. Put them on or off. Then when you are done, and that is that about email, about classroom notifications. Then for Gmail, like I said before, now you can still do that for Gmail. Go to, okay, see, just if it's like this, you can still do it this way. Go to settings, then you now see different emails. So if this happens to be the one we are going to we created for you for this job, you click on it. You now come to its notifications, and equally inbox notifications. Click on it and now say, okay, I don't want you to make a sound by clicking on this place and say none. Then you're not going to be notified. But please make sure that you visit your email to know what is happening. But I need to be notified so that I'll be able to be attending to your questions. I don't want vibration from my battery and other things. So now that is that about notifications. And I just told you what you need to do about your teaching practice. You must first of all make a note, draft it. If you don't, you can just even write it and snap. Just make sure you uploaded something for us to read. Then you set a question. To see how to set questions, visit the first video. Now this is the calendar. The calendar has been prepared, and look at it. We started here. See that here you're going to see these guys, so you see yourselves now in the calendar. I believe you can access the calendar by now. So that is it about that. So as more people are coming in, we are going to be giving them subjects. If you have not seen your name here, please notify us immediately for that to be done. Then once we are done with this stage, we're going to invite you to the classroom, to your classrooms, but with the email we're going to create, not with your personal email, so that we'll be, at least we'll be streamlined in that. Then the same thing, the senior subjects are almost ready, prepared. The folders for the subjects are almost ready. So we're going to invite you to the to your scheme with the email we're going to create, not with a personal email. So please keep that in your mind, and as we await your questions, please ask questions. I've said that severally, so that we are going to get you in line. Thank you very much for your audience, and do have a nice day. Thank you.